Okay, ran out of space on the last video. Hey, it just dawned on me something, which may make your life a little easier. We'll just have to go back and later. But you know, these pages, like this particular page, is linked. You know, Zulu people, Maasai, Victoria Falls, Ngoro Crater, blah 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 blah. All of these pages don't exist yet. Some of them do. Serengeti Wilderness Safari, Maasai Island Safari, that type of thing. But most of them don't. Uh, so I'm thinking that we should nix some of these links. I'm more worried about the content all being out there. Um, and so I think what we'll do is you can just move the content, pictures, and text, um, and we'll go back and link them all up later when they're all created. Because right now, like basically, other than email addresses, um, email profiles are currently on the site, and you can use that link just by using the root, start with the slash and then the rest of the URI. Um, but yeah, I guess don't worry so much about the links unless they're obvious. And then I think, like in this case, all the trips should be up there. So linking up the trips is a good idea. But the rest of it, like some of this stuff, I think you can just forget. So however you want to do that, where that's easiest for you, um, either copy it with do what I did with the Dreamweaver or whatever, and copy it with the links and take out the links after the fact. I guess that's not particularly tough. Or the reverse, and just relink some of the things that, some of these, like I think the staff pages and stuff I'm going to redirect. I'm going to put a redirect in there so that it will actually know where to go. So some of these may actually work, but things like the linking to other feature pages and such is not going to happen. So I don't know. Like I said, ask questions if you have questions. And then yeah, basically we're just looking for everything to be in paragraphs. And if you have titles, you can use. Let's see. Let's take a look at like this. Could probably be an H4 maybe. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see what H3 looks like. What did I just make an H? Oh my god. Let's try that again. Okay. H3. Done. And we'll preview. Yeah, it puts a little extra space. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hold on. Okay. I'm trying to remember where I left off here, but there's a couple of things to note. One of those things is that everything needs to be in a paragraph tag, and sometimes in pasting that doesn't happen. So you'll notice that on this page we've been working on, you can see that here the text is spaced at like 1.5 or so, or 1.25, something like that. And then this is spaced at 1. And the reason that is, oops now, is because this is not in a paragraph, it's just general text out there. So there's the code, and here is the lack of paragraph. So if we go back here, and we go here, let's see normal versus P, we'll highlight that and hit, actually I think what we do is hit enter afterwards. Maybe? Let's try that. Yeah, now it's a P. Awesome. This editor is really less than ideal. I just want to let you know that. And so if you're frustrated, then you're probably doing it right. Like that. Oh yeah, I haven't published it yet. There we go. Now let's try that again. Oh, that's better. A lot of space here though. So we'll go back and edit the page again. There's also no apply. I have a document called I Hate Sitefinity. One of those things you have to save, come back, edit. It's like extra clicks I don't need to do. So I'm done. And I guess you can preview. That's pretty good, even though it opens a new window. You can't just keep the same window open. And then when you publish, you can't just apply. You have to then go back to it. Anyway, whatever. Okay, so you'll find me complaining about the CMS quite a bit. Yeah. Alright, so that's about it. I think that's enough to get you started. Takeaways here. Make sure all the text in a paragraph. Use Dreamweaver to copy and paste into to get rid of all the style and extraneous code, because pretty much all we want are paragraph tags or header tags. I used, what did I use down here? I don't know, H4, H3. I should probably figure that out and tell you. So you have something to work with. What is that? Let's look. There we go. So bold H3. I'm thinking H3 is probably not doing anything for us, so maybe just bold. That space is also not doing anything for us. This editor leaves a lot of extraneous code in there, so if you try something, like you put in a bold and then you're like, oh, I don't want a bold, be sure to look at the code if things get wonky, because you know, things are getting wonky. So that's normal, that's a paragraph, that's an H3. Let's take that down to a normal and just make it a bold. Whatever we got to do, we just have to do it all the time. So let's go for those intermediate titles. In the middle, let's just bold them, unless it's some sort of section title. I don't think there'll be too many of these feature pages. Yeah. Section titles, if it was a bigger title than that, you know, we would probably do a header tag, like an H. Maybe look at some other pages and see what we've done, H2, H3, something like that. I don't know. Ask me questions as you go. I'm always online in some form, unless you're online, and then generally if the 1 or 2 times you're online, I'm not online. So that's good. All right. I think I'm done for now. I mean here and with this video. It's 6:10 p.m., 8:10 p.m. your time on Tuesday, and I am out of here. I'll talk to you later. Okay, thanks.